I had the privilege of meeting you. You did a great show for us. Jay-Z, Ja Rule, Ludacris. And I had a chance to interview you for TV. And you were so down to earth, so humble, so cool.
Absolutely.
I totally remember that to this day.
I appreciate that, man. I don't know no other way but to be like that, man. That's how I was raised, so.
So anxious, differences, stingy, same old G, even the best man I can be. Tell me, do you wanna? At least 1,000 babies were made to your slow jammy jams.
Man, more than 1,000, like 50,000.
a whole city.
I populate the world, man. I try to populate the world.
Damn.
But I have 8 kids, actually. You know, I have 6 girls and 2 boys, so they, I put in my work. I have put in my work for sure.
Back in the day, BET had a campaign. It was called Wrap It Up. Obviously, you didn't pay attention.
Obviously, right? Obviously, you know. I'm happy that I have all the kids that I have, you know. But, I definitely didn't pay attention to that.
Is it difficult being a father to 8 children?
Sometimes it has its more complex times than that, you know, because they're growing. They're in the teenage, some of them in the teenage phase, and I'm still dealing with some of the kids. So I just deal with it the way it comes and take care of it the way a father should take care of it.
If Ginuwine was my father, I'd be trading on his name in high school. I'd be like, hey, baby, Ginuwine is my dad.
I think my son does that a little bit. I think my son does that. Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope he gets him some attention, but not the wrong attention. But yeah, I believe he says that a little bit. Yeah.
I really believe this. In those genes is an American treasure, buddy. It's a treasure. Smithsonian.
I'm glad someone like yourself recognizes perfection. Something as great as that song. I mean, that song right there, man. After I wrote that song, I've heard so many of references to In Those Jeans or, you know, something in those jeans or whatever. So it's great for a guy like yourself to recognize something like that, man. I appreciate it, man.
Do you remember the creative, artistic moment that you came up with this masterpiece?
Absolutely. There was a lot of girls that was walking around in tight jeans, and I was like, damn, I want to get in those jeans. So I wrote a song about it, like the hit, here it go. So I started writing.
Do you ever tell a girl in your life, as, you know, trying to run game, hey, baby, I want to get in your jeans?
Nah, I think that's corny to actually say as a line, but I think it was very clever for me to put it in a song.
Did you have like a special girlfriend at the time when you did So Anxious or Differences? Especially Differences. I mean, you're talking about a life-changing experience with a woman.
Well, that was for my wife. I actually wrote that for my wife.
Okay.
Yeah. So Anxious and all that stuff was before, you know, I got married and everything, but Differences was definitely for my wife.
My whole life has changed because I met you. You know, it really resonates.
Right, yeah. I mean, my whole life has changed since you came in. I knew back when, you know what I'm saying, you were that special one. I mean, it was more so me talking and me just putting it in song form. So, I mean, it was just true words, true lyrics and everything, and it came from the heart. So that's the best song that you can actually come up with and have people actually relate to it. It's something that they can relate to and feel. So that was one of those songs.
Speaking about the heart, today is Valentine's Day. When you met your wife, did you have that feeling immediately when you first saw her for the very, very first time?
Yeah, because, I mean, before I met her, I saw her on TV, so I was like, you know, attracted to her right off the top. So I was just hoping that she was a good person, and from there I could take it from there.
Okay.
I can make it happen as long as she wasn't with nobody.
You can make it happen because you're Ginuwine. You're a superstar. Everybody knows you. But, like, how did you run game on her as a regular dude?
You go over and introduce yourself, and then you try to make her laugh. All women love to laugh. You know what I mean? So if you can break the ice with some laughter, you're pretty much halfway in there. Now, once you make her laugh, you don't want to be corny after that. But, you know, if you can break the ice with a little laughter, that's a great way to break the ice. Not so serious, not so straightforward, but, you know, with a little joke here and there, not a corny one, but something smooth, something cool that'll just make her laugh.
More or less establish yourself, but don't go for the kill on the first meet.
Yeah, don't go for the kill on first day, second day, third day. You show her a different you. You know what I'm saying? You show her the you that she needs to see. You know what I mean? And then, you go in for the kill a couple weeks after that. But, you still got to feel her out. You got to learn her. You got to know what she's about, too, because you might, the outside shell is one thing, but then you get inside and you be like, this girl is actually ugly inside. So you don't want that neither. You know what I mean? It's not always about looks. It's about if you're going to be with that person for the rest of your life, you got to know that you got to know what you're getting into, and you got to know this is somebody that you can deal with.
Celebrating Valentine's Day, later on tonight, I'm sure you're going to do something special with your wife. Do you have a big plan?
You know what? I'm very spontaneous, man. I'm still thinking, and whatever comes to mind, that's what comes to mind. I think that's what she appreciates more about me. Sometimes I'm planning out things, but a lot of times I'm very spontaneous. Of course, you'll have a little idea. You can't just walk outside your house or walk outside a hotel and just say, okay, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. But, I don't know exactly what I'm going to plan, but it's going to be something nice, and, she's always pleased with what I, give her and what I do for her. So she's not hard to please at all.
She loves you. She appreciates you. So pretty much whatever you do, she's down for it.
Exactly.
Very cool. What are you going to buy her? You going to buy her some jewelry or something?
Man, she got all the jewelry in the world, all the pocketbooks in the world, all the shoes in the world, all the fur coats in the world, all the whatever. So, you have to do little things. It's the little things that mean a lot now at this point because she has everything. So it's the me paying attention to the things she might do on an everyday basis and what she is needing. You know what I'm saying? Like, she reads a lot, so getting the engraved bookmarker is sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, actually, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Something like, you just got to pay attention to detail, and that's what I like to do. I just pay attention to what she needs or what she does and try to, deal with that.
I'm writing this stuff down, man, because I have no plan whatsoever. Make her laugh, check the details, make sure you pay attention to her. That's good stuff, man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what men do.
Okay, so I got this girl that I only known for a short period of time. I've only gone out with her a couple times. We are going to go out tonight. Mm-hmm. What should I do with her, man? Because I don't really know her that well. I want to impress her. What should I do?
Well, I think going out is enough. That's the whole thing. You don't want to impress her too much or get her in the habit of thinking that this is how it's going to be all the time. You know what I mean? Because that's not who you truly are, like giving her something all the time. So what you got to do, you just have to, I think just going out to eat and getting to know her and talking to her is enough. And then maybe after that, go to a club and see if she can dance, see if she can get her loose a little bit. You know what I mean? All women like to dance. Most women like to dance anyway. And they definitely like to go out to, just to some little club, not something all rowdy or ghetto. Go to something that, a little where a band is playing or something, not just music, not just, a DJ, but go where a band is playing and, get on the dance floor, dance with her on the dance floor, or go somewhere where they're telling poetry or something like that and have a few drinks and, something like that.
I can't dance like you do, buddy. So what I like to do is get somewhat inebriated and dance to reggae music.
That's the ticket. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. You get her inebriated, then you might get more than just a dance.
And you know what's hilarious? Every girl thinks that she's a great dancer, despite the fact a good 25% of them have no rhythm whatsoever.
Well, hey, you know the percentages. I don't. But I do know that if you take them out, they'll at least try. So at least try it.
I read recently that you were bigging up Chris Brown. You were supporting him.
Absolutely.
And one thing in particular you said that I really admired is that Chris Brown is the only artist that I know with the same passion level as me. What makes you so much more passionate than everybody else?
I say that because I'm still here after 7 CDs, and I think I'm here for a reason. Chris Brown, he's just one of the guys that really want to go out there and give a show. But I want to do over and beyond. You know what I mean? I think people can appreciate that more. That's why the people like Prince.
When we listen to your music, you pierce our soul. You make us feel. I got goosebumps just talking to you, for real.
Cut it out. I appreciate
it. One time for my guy, Ginuwine, on Valentine's Day.
All right, man. Thank you, Scrappy.
And I'll see you at the Mansion a week from Thursday for your album release party.
Absolutely, man. I'll definitely see you there.